In case you don't know me, I'm Frank, and if you do know me, hi! And this is my first Brite vlog. And okay, as I'm coming to you now, it is Friday afternoon, about 3 o'clock, and I'm through my 5th week of my 2nd semester at Brite Divinity School, which is attached to Texas Christian University in Fort Worth, Texas. And the reason I really wanted to make this vlog is because I'm in seminary, and I feel like the average layperson, the average Christian, has no idea what seminary is, what it entails, why people go there, and I kind of wanted to paint a picture, at least for me, over what it's like to be in seminary, why I'm doing this, and what's really going on with the seminary thing. I feel, and yeah. And the other thing that's different about Brite is that Brite is different than a lot of seminaries, especially here in Texas, for a couple of reasons. One, we ordain women, which still does not happen everywhere in 2017. Ridiculous, I know. And two, we do ordain queer people. We ordain LGBTQ people, and they make up a sizable population of our seminary. And I think it says a lot about you, even as me, as a straight cisgender male, that I wouldn't want to come to Brite at all. I think I'm making a stance whenever I say that. And when I say how proud I am to be at the seminary, and how blessed I feel to be at the seminary, I feel like I'm making a statement when I say that. And I think that Brite's inclusivity and Brite's progressiveness, it does lend itself to making this place to be a very unique place to study. And it's something that presents its own unique challenges. And I'll be getting into a lot of those challenges as we go on in these vlogs. But to me, as someone who's been marginalized, as someone who's been excluded for large chunks of my life, and I'll get into that as time goes on as well, I think being at this place and being at the seminary is it's a real joy, and I'm lucky and blessed to be here. So right now I'm in the 5th week of classes here at Brite in the fall semester. I'm only taking 3 classes this semester, where last semester I took 4, and that was I'm not saying I'm not ever going to do 4 classes again, because I eventually want to finish seminary, but when you do 4 classes, you have to really do some calculating as far as what 4 classes you're taking. I was taking 4 classes, which piled up was a nightmare, but I'm only doing 3 classes this semester, and I feel like I'm doing a lot better. I feel like I'm doing much better as a student so far, but we haven't really had crunch time yet. And I got a 2-week period. In about 2 weeks, I'm going to have a period where I have 3 papers due in 8 days. So things are starting to really ratchet up so far, ratchet up now, or rather I should say. It's been pretty quiet so far, and but I get the feeling that that's going to change pretty soon. So going back to it, my goals and my reasons for doing this vlog. One is to bring awareness to Brite and the place that it is, and hopefully give it some self-reflection, because we know we're not perfect. We do have problems as a seminary, and I'm definitely going to talk about those as time goes on. And second is to really try to bring exposure to what a life at seminary is like. You know, a lot of my friends back home, and I am originally from Lubbock, Texas, and spent a lot of time in Amarillo. I kind of claim both as my hometown. I think a lot of people in those places, especially a lot of people I'm close to, don't understand what goes on in the daily life at seminary and why I'm doing this. So I hope that this vlog would really start to paint a light on why I'm doing that, and bring light to the issues that are important to me and that are important to the seminary. And that is really the goal that I have here with doing these vlogs.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Alright, it is Monday, September the 25th, and had a pretty good full weekend. My friend Kelsey visited me from Abilene, and had a lot of fun hanging out with her. And but it's Monday, and it is back to the grind. Number 1 rule of seminary life: get a Kindle. Seriously though, most of the books I need are much cheaper on Amazon than I can get them anywhere else. They're cheaper as Kindle copies, and then I don't have to carry anything around, or really anything like that. I have 2 physical books right here. almost all of my other books are either on my Kindle or on my phone. And then I can actually go and have all the PDFs for all the articles I need to read are all right here. Once again, you want to go to seminary, first thing you do, get a Kindle. As you can see, it's really early in the morning. You can tell because of the state of my hair. My hair is not like this during the day, I promise you. But it's 7:10 in the morning, and it's Tuesday morning, and Tuesday's always a big day out here at Brite. We have chapel at 11 o'clock every Tuesday, and then followed by community conversation and at 12. I'm probably not going to either today, but we have them today, and that makes Tuesday really big. Plus, I have class from 9:30 to 10:45, and again from 4:45 to 6. And and right now I've got plenty of work to be done over the next 2 weeks. So today's gonna be a big day, and yeah. So that's where we're at right now. I'm not really up for anything. I'm up just because it was 6:45 and I started watching videos and I couldn't fall back asleep. So I'm up now, and that's what we're doing today. Hope to show you a little bit more today, a little bit about else where we are and what we're doing. So yeah. Okay, so showing you a little bit more of where we're going at. This is where I live, Lee Brock Village. I moved here in about January, and this is where most of the seminary people live, at least in the first and second years. Most people move off campus after that, kind of like normal college. But I like it because it's about it's about a 10-minute walk from campus, and I don't need to deal with parking or anything like that. Plus, I don't have a car, so yeah. So it's not too big of a deal. I prefer it probably than living off campus, at least for now. I'll probably change my mind about that in a few years, though. But this is the building where I live. Maybe Hill. It's actually a really solid structure, which kind of sucks sometimes because it makes it really hard to get internet or phone signal on here. So that kind of is a bummer. Where I live. And this is my apartment. Pretty basic. Here's my living room where not much living gets done. Found this couch outside in the lobby at the end of last year. It's actually insanely comfortable. Found that chair outside the lobby too. Kitchen, refrigerator, stove, microwave. Pretty basic. Roommate Chad's books. Where my roommate Chad lives. My bathroom. And here's my room. Pretty basic. My bed, old dressers, bookshelf, television, watch King of the Hill, and my desk chair, both of which I found outside, which I both found outside in the lobby. Yeah, whenever someone doesn't want something here, they just kind of leave it out in the lobby, and we whoever, it's first come first serve, and that's how I've gotten a lot of stuff into this apartment. All right, I wanted to check in. Right now it is 1:14 a.m. and I try not to go to bed this late, especially when I have class in the morning. But sometimes the work just demands it. I've been spending a lot of. I had class in at 6, and then I went and had some dinner, chilled out for a little bit, and then it was on to reading. I have reading notes to do every week for my spiritual life leadership class, which is from 9:30 to 12 on Wednesdays, and I had not done a good chunk of my reading. So tonight called for that, but I really enjoyed the reading tonight, reading about a book called Forged in the Fiery Furnace by Diana Hayes. It's all about African American spirituality, and I loved it. I'm surprised sometimes about how, as a Mexican American male, that I connect so much with African American theology. But since I find so much of Hispanic and Latino theology to be absolutely worthless, I find that African American spirituality speaks to me in a much more deeper way. So I really enjoyed reading this tonight. I really enjoyed putting my notes and my thoughts about that and some other stuff that we read for that class on paper. I really enjoyed that. And yeah, so tomorrow, what I'm going to be doing is that I have class from 9:30 to 12, like I said, but then I'm probably going to be spending the rest of the day writing the rough draft for a paper. The rough draft of the paper. Sorry. Look at my teeth. They're not the best teeth in the world. Sometimes certain words and certain sounds don't always come right out of my mouth. And then I also tend to talk very fast because there's so much going on up here that between here and here, there's a little bit of disconnect sometimes. But anyways, I have to finish the rough draft of a paper by Thursday at 5 p.m. And I don't have class after 12 tomorrow, so I will probably be spending the majority of the day tomorrow and probably a little bit in the Thursday, maybe, hopefully not, writing this paper. But this is probably going to be the closing of this first vlog. But the goal really here was just to kind of introduce a little bit to my life and what I'm doing and who I am and why we should spend your time watching some video of some Yahoo with always has a snapback on. And I actually don't really like snapbacks on, but this represents my favorite Texas independent wrestler, Sammy Guevara, and it's also the most comfortable snapback hat I've ever worn. Usually I don't like them at all, but this one is very, very comfortable. Anyways, I wanted to give some idea of as to who I am and what I'm doing. Taking back, this seminary thing is just it's not what a lot of people think it is. I feel like a lot of people think we go and we study these high concepts that have nothing to do with what's really going on in people's lives and what people really care about and what we really need. And that's not true. We're learning about real life stuff every day. There's a lot about the history of spirituality, about the history of theology, and these things are important. These are the things that affect what is preached in our churches every single day. Guys, this degree program that I'm going through is 81 hours. It's going to take me the better part of 3 years. I think the only degrees that take longer than that are medical and law degrees. This is not a joke. This is not a joke at all. And I'm doing this for the sole reason is that I'm called to do it, and I love it. School, because I feel God's calling truly is on my life to be here at Brite Divinity School, to be here at TCU, to be here in Fort Worth, away from my family, away from my friends, away from the Panhandle, away from the West Texas that I love. But I'm doing it because I believe I'm called here. So that's probably going to wrap up the first vlog. Going forward, I plan to shoot a lot on Thursday to give you a little bit of sort of a day in the life of what a normal day is for me. I'll be introducing more to my friends, show you more of Brite's campus, and that will be to go from the next vlog. But for now, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this vlog. Just want to say, I've never done this before. I've never really shot video at all before, and I really don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm flying by the seat of my pants because that's what I do. I'm Frank. I fly by the seat of my pants. Fly by the seat of the pants, Frank. That could be my nickname. Kind of sucky nickname, but anyways, I'm still learning, so if anyone has constructive criticism, if you're going to be a troll, but if you have something constructive to say, if you have something that could generally help me, I would love the help. I would love good advice, and I'm never one to turn down good sound advice. So thank you so much for watching this vlog, and damn, I need to sign off. How about this? I'll show you my sign off. So thank you very much for watching, and most of all, don't be a dick.